Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here for the BCW Mayhem post show. Last night's event was the rebirth episode of the Mayhem brand. First off, I want to say I am the BCW president, Craig Mack, and let's get into it. Last night's event in the cricket stadium at Melbourne, Australia was absolutely incredible. The atmosphere was on fire. Fans chanting throughout the whole night. I would like to thank Melbourne, Australia for allowing us to be here. We definitely look forward to coming back in the near future. Last night's event obviously featured a number of things. The BCW International Heavyweight Championship Tournament, that is to determine the number one contender to face off against the current international champion, Ray Nakai. And then we had the BCW Women's National Championship Tournament to crown the first ever BCW National Women's Champion. So right before we get into it any more further, I want to make an announcement as regarding the International Heavyweight Championship. As of this moment, the International Heavyweight Champion, Ray Nakai, is officially terminated out of BCW. Personal reasons aside, for the reasonings, Ray has been a part of BCW for a long time. I want to say most likely underneath the 10-year mark. I have watched Ray in other promotions do his thing. He is a great wrestler in that squared circle. But due to some reasons that I cannot, that I will not say, because I want to keep it professional. Ray Nakai has been officially terminated as of today. So now with the International Heavyweight Tournament, it will determine the number of contenders for the International Heavyweight Championship that will take place at Bound for Greatness. We are on the road to Bound for Greatness, as the last event for BCW was the PLE that featured the Royal Gauntlet. The winner of that match obviously was Insidious. He has the opportunity to choose which champion he will be going against at the grand stage, either between the BCW Global Heavyweight Champion Cassidy Dreams, BCW Champion Eli Harris, or the BCW Combat Heavyweight Champion Eric R.I.P. Blackwell. We did see during Mayhem last night that he will be at Rampage 104 in Brazil, the last stop of the world tour, to make his announcement on who he will be going up against at Bound for Greatness. Definitely going to be looking forward to that, as we're on our way there. So the BCW Women's National Championship Tournament will determine the number one contenders for the first ever National Women's Champion here in BCW. I want to say congratulations to the superstars who advanced into the tournament. Iceman 3000, CJ Frost, Rockstone, and also Andre Robinson. Also, a congratulations to Sophia Ray Dogg and to Rose Kakoa on advancing in the Women's National Championship Tournament. Last night, we saw the debut of two tag teams here in BCW, the Samoan Dynasty and also the House of Armageddon. Great matchup, great tag action. The energy in that match was going. Both teams very strong, trying to make an impact here in the tag team division. Obviously, because of the BCW draft, the tag team championships are going to be across both of the brands, as we got a number of teams there. So congratulations to both teams making their debuts, and a congratulations to the House of Armageddon for picking up the W. Very good. The opening matchup between the MPW Olympus champion Devin Kaloa versus off against Jay Adams. Great opening matchup. The atmosphere in the beginning of the night carried all the way through with the event, all the way through with the main event. I do want to bring my attention to the opening segment of the show. BCW champion Eli Harris and P&D member Jeffrey Albritton. Jeffrey Albritton has proposed to the champion that if he wants to erase that asterisk next to his name as regarding with the last title defense at Last Man Standing PLE when we were in Tokyo, Saeed apparently tripped up Jeff, causing him to lose the match and lose the opportunity to become BCW champion. So Eli was getting ready to hand the next challenge over to Saeed, but Albritton had a different agenda here. So we're going to wait and see if the BCW champion will accept Jeffrey Albritton's will accept his challenge or not at the grand stage. But that matchup will be interesting, as we're going to see Eli Harris versus Albritton number 2, if the BCW champion does accept the challenge. So the other matchup that I want to talk about is the triple threat match between Damian the King Briggs, who was making his debut here in BCW, going against the Enforcer, Buster Anderson, and also Ghost Edwards. Triple threat of elimination match. Match was definitely filled with a lot of energy. Cannot say nothing negative about this match. I can't say anything bad about any of the matches. Everybody was on the ball. Everybody was giving 110%, even more. The fans were in it. The atmosphere, everything was there. It's just a matter of, we can keep the energy up. The BCW World Tour has been completely sold out since the announcement. Especially when we go over to when we do Rampage over in Brazil. So The thing that's very interesting is that Damian Briggs won his debut match. Comes with a huge bonus there. Can't wait to see what this man is gonna be doing here in the ring. He definitely is a very good competitor, and I can't wait to see what he has to do. Now the main event between Jim Jackson and Kabuki for the BCW National Championship. Kabuki Warrior walking into this match as the champion, putting it on the line against the loudmouth Jim Jackson. Jim Jackson has been on fire since making his debut here in BCW. He lost his debut match against Chaotic on Rampage 103 in Berlin. But he turned it around by winning the first ever ambulance match against Aaron James Davis at Fight Night 6 when we went to Toronto. He was a part of the first ever 3 Stages of Hell match here in BCW when he went against Main Event Mafia member Andrew Mercer. Definitely a great match there that he had. Came out on top, standing tall on top of the cage. And he's been rolling ever since. And we got the opportunity to go against Kabuki for the national championship. Matchup was great from the beginning of the match to the end. So from bell to bell, the energy was all there. Everything was going great. And Kabuki Warrior put up a fight, but at the end of the day, Jim Jackson got the W, and he's now the new BCW national champion. So with that being said, Jackson will be moved to the Rampage brand, and Kabuki Warrior will be moved to the Mayhem brand since the title is on Rampage. So you will see your national champion Jim Jackson in Brazil when we go live for Rampage 104. And after we get done with the world tour, we're going to be heading back to the United States to work our way to Bound for Greatness. The one thing that I can say about the next PLE, Bound for Greatness, is that for the first time ever, we are going to be doing it as a 2-nighter. First time here in company history that Bound for Greatness will be a 2-night PLE. So again, I'd like to thank Melbourne, Australia for allowing us to be here. Definitely looking forward to coming back. Can't wait. And we will see everybody when we go to Rio de Janeiro. So thank you again for everybody for coming here to the BCW Mayhem post show for the Rebirth episode. I look forward to seeing everybody again when we go to Rio, and can't wait to see everybody when we go to Bound for Greatness. And Bound for Greatness location will be revealed on Rampage 104. So thank you again. My name is Craig Mack. I'm the BCW president, and we look forward to seeing you at the next BCW event.